Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. I'm your host, Ringo. We are back again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. What we got to talk about, guys, what we got to talk about this afternoon is pretty much Nubreed spreads misinformation accusing Charlie Kirk of saying it's okay to SA women. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Basically, Nubreed is on a mission, crashing out, trying to destroy the legacy and the work of Charlie Kirk. And now it has gotten to the point where he's distorting information. Before we begin, put a 1. Let me know that everything is going good with the live. Anytime you come in, guys, hit the like button. Put a 1. That automatically let me know we good. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Hope those of you that recently came from lunch had a good lunch and everything is going good with your day. When I do this content, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like to waste your time. I want to get right down to the nitty-gritty. Nubreed is twisting narratives, basically doing everything that he accused others of doing. He's always talking about people gang stalking, monitoring spirits, twisting information, distorting information, and this is exactly what he's doing. I'm actually a victim of this type of practice where people distort information. In other words, what they do is they take video clips, they don't give you the context of the video clip, they twist the narrative, twist the talking points, and they'll make you look like a bad person. In this video, I'm going to show you 100% proof that Nubreed is using video sorcery to edit while live streaming to make you look at Kirk as if though he's a bad guy and deserved to die. What he's essentially doing is mocking a man's death when a man is dead already. A man is dead. He had kids. And Nubreed is on a mission to make this guy look like a monster. Nubreed never made a video about Charlie Kirk till yesterday. Never did. But he's busy doing videos talking about, y'all never even knew who this man was. Well, Nubreed never knew who he was till he's dead. Because if Charlie was such a threat, if Charlie was such an alleged white supremacist when he was not, for the record, why wasn't Nubreed making videos about this man for the past couple of years? I mean, the man have about probably like 2 to 4 million subscribers on YouTube alone. So how come Nubreed have never made a video about this guy? Till yesterday. He never made a video about Charlie. Till he died. Remember I told you guys, when you die is when people gonna talk about you. Didn't I tell you that in many videos? I told you that we're living in the worst time in history, how there's no love no more. Those of you that may not know Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior, I feel bad for you. Not because you don't know Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior. What I feel bad about is the fact that the majority of these people that claim they follow Jesus Christ, they're full of shit. And they're not good witnesses. That's why I feel bad for you. It's because the people who claim they follow God don't even follow God. So you folks that are without Christ, you're in trouble because the people that should be showing you the love of God, should be showing you the love of Christ, they're showing you nothing but hate. You can't even tell the difference between a believer in Jesus from a devil because they both do the same thing now. All the pastors are after your money, so you can't even go to church no more because the pastor's focusing on your wallet. And these social media influencers, they just do content because they're just trying to get paid. Nubreed is monetizing the death of Charlie Kirk. He says he don't care about this man. He don't care about his death, but he care about that YouTube ad revenue. He care about the money. And that's why he made 3 videos so far. 3 videos, guys. And they're all monetized. And when you view his videos, you're giving him money. This is why I told you guys, you shouldn't even be watching this damn animal. Now, I'm going to show you a lot of information, and I'm going to prove beyond a shadow of doubt that Nubreed is spreading misinformation, distorting information to cause public outrage, as if though Charlie Kirk was promoting that it's okay to sexually assault women. Remember, we're talking about a man who is a father. We're talking about a man that has a wife, kids, most likely has a daughter. And Nubreed want you to believe that this man is teaching people that it's okay in some gray area to SA women. And I'm going to show you Nubreed's true nature that he don't want you to know. You see, Nubreed may have allegedly assaulted women sexually. Nubreed may have allegedly violated young women. Nubreed was a drunkard and is a drunkard, a weed smoker, an alcoholic, a whoremonger, in whom I witnessed when I was in North Carolina with my wife, leaving, packed up, leaving. Nubreed was coming back to the hotel with 2 women while his pregnant baby mama was home with a belly. Nubreed had 2 women pregnant at the same time, a black woman and a white woman. And while we were in North Carolina on business, my wife and I is leaving the hotel. We packed up, we leaving. We come out the hotel, going to the parking lot, getting ready to get in the vehicle. We see Nubreed with 2 women, 2 big girls, coming back to the telly to go smash. And he was drunk. And this happened a year ago. And he have the nerve to be sitting here trying to put dirt on a man that is dead. When his family is mourning the loss, he's on YouTube spewing nothing but hate. Watch what he do here, guys. Let's play this tape and break this stuff down, guys. Let's play this tape. Give me a minute. Let me set this thing up. Let me set this up real quick, because enough is enough, guys. The truth have to come out in regards to these charlatans. Make sure y'all hit that like button, guys. Don't come in here with this hate. You know what I mean? I'm tired of the hate, guys. Every time I put out this truth, y'all be just sitting in the clouds, sitting in the live chat, and y'all don't hit the like button. Anytime y'all do that, y'all are hating on the platform, preventing the reach. You're preventing me from reaching the people. So when you come here and you act like, oh yeah, I support you, I rock with you. If you didn't hit that like button, you are saying, I don't want nobody else to see your video. I want the demons to continue to win. I want Nubreed to win. I want the lie to continue. You're the one who make or break channels, guys. If you folks don't support my platform, I don't have a platform. If you don't shop at Macy's, Macy's go out of business. You make or break companies. That's the power you got. Use your power right now. A man got assassinated, and rather than the people hold this devil accountable, they're giving him a pass supporting his platform. Nobody should be viewing this damn animal's platform. This man died in cold blood, and he's mocking his death, celebrating his death. And he left behind 2 kids. This man is in no position to judge or talk with his criminal history. Criminal history, whoremonger, sexually abusing women. That's right, sexually abusing women. This man got on camera and told the world that he fucked 4 different women in 1 week. That's right. Let's listen to some of his rhetoric. From his words, then we're going to listen to the tape that he distorted. I want you to know who Nubreed really is. Listen to the tape, guys.
Can I ask,
really quick, we're
hold
running
on,
out of time.
wait a minute, wrong video. Let me get this one. Yeah, here we go. Let's go.
I've lost hope. And I was off the chain.
Listen.
I mean, totally off the chain. And, you know, whoremongering was a real problem with me.
You heard
And
that?
now when I think about it, it disgusts me. Because I know how foul and demonic that spirit really is. And it was such an issue because in my mind, I had to reason with myself and say, well, it ain't no good women out here, so I might as well just go around and do whatever because that's what they want to do.
Wow.
And that's how I would reason with myself. And every time I would do that, I felt like a piece of myself was gone. Like some of my soul was gone. And it gotten to the point where the demons would really reason with me, like, because they know that at one time I had good intentions, and this is how they operate. They were like, hey, look, bro, you had good intentions. You was that guy trying to treat these women right. So look, now look what they created. They did this. They created this.
Do you see how he's blaming the woman? And keep in mind, ladies, Nubreed hate black women. He hates y'all. That man got videos up basically saying that you're the devil and that you're the enemy of black men. Do you understand? But he don't have no problem fucking you. See, over here, we're going to keep everything raw. 100%. No sugarcoating. That man got multiple baby mamas in the streets. That man got about 3, possibly 4 baby mamas. Kids all over the place. The current woman he's with right now is possibly, I believe, in her early 20s. Early 20s. He fucked her, got her pregnant so that he could keep her under his wing. When I linked up with Nubreed in New York, when he was helping with the moving process, we in the truck, kind of kicking it, just talking our talk. This man told me when his woman came downstairs with some of the belongings to put in the truck, he's like, yo, bro, I done got a migrant pregnant. I was kind of taken back by the statement because I'm like, you got a migrant what? He said he got a migrant pregnant. Translation, the woman he got pregnant, he didn't have no intentions on getting her pregnant. He was just fucking her. That was just a woman he was kicking it with. And he go and unearth himself to me by saying, yo, bro, I done got a migrant pregnant. I lift my hands to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. May he strike me dead, live on camera for the world to see if I'm lying. May he strike me down dead. Nubreed told me to my face that he got a migrant pregnant. Now, who says that about the mother of their child or the woman carrying their baby? He told that to me in the truck. I couldn't believe it. That mean the baby boy that he had basically wasn't even a wanted child. He was just out there fucking, being a whoremonger male, and knocked up some woman who don't know no better. And this is his practices. This is what he do. He already got a bunch of other baby mamas, but none of them live with him. The Section 8 house that he got right now, he got the white woman in that house, while the black women, they got to be in the projects. All his other kids that are all over the place scattered, They don't live with him under the same roof, so he's not protecting his seed. I'm trying to give you a little history of who the man is up there. He's a piece of shit. Not in a position to judge nobody. Not a man at all. A man takes care of his family. All his kids are in his house, not scattered abroad. Right? Listen at the tape, guys. This is the real Nubreed you don't know.
And so you reasoning with yourself and you out here doing whatever. And it's a real sick, demonic spirit that's attached to that type of lifestyle.
The black mothers are in the hood. That's correct. All of his black mothers, baby mamas, they're in the hood, in the projects, struggling, while the white woman is in the big house.
And I grew repulsed by what I was doing. And I repented.
He never repented, guys. My wife and I are living witnesses. Nubreed went, listen, when we left the hotel in North Carolina on our way back to New York, because we went down to North Carolina, this is before we moved. We went down there on business to take care of some things, find a location, do some stuff, purchase a vehicle, did all sorts of stuff. Got a lot of things situated. On our way leaving, Nubreed already done packed his vehicle, said he was out. It is what it is. We waited about a good 45 minutes. It was around 4 in the morning. Around 3:30, 4 in the morning, guys. We was pretty much leaving at that hour so that the roadway is clear when you're driving back. It'd be quicker to get home. We get down to the parking lot. We see Nubreed with 2 women coming back to the hotel. Coming back to the hotel, guys. Now, keep in mind, when he came back to the hotel, I didn't even know that was him because I wasn't even watching nobody. I had like tunnel vision. I was just heading back to the vehicle, and he called out, and that's when I noticed it was him. And I'm like, why is this dude back at the hotel? Now, at that point, I didn't know nothing about the 2 baby mamas that he got, the 2 other women that were pregnant. I didn't know about that. I just seen him coming back to the telly with 2 women. Now, nobody comes back to a hotel at 3:30 a.m. in the morning to quote scriptures. And he was pissy drunk. He was so drunk, you could smell the alcohol on his person. My wife had to step aside a little bit because she was smelling the alcohol. As we went back to the car, she was like, "You didn't smell that? You didn't smell that? The alcohol?" It was like all on him coming out, which means he was drinking and driving. And he's supposed to be a man of God? No, he's not, guys. I've been trying to warn y'all. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all keep calling me a hater, saying I'm jealous, saying you still talking about him? Y'all still beefing? Like, y'all got to wake up and smell the coffee. You understand? What I'm trying to show you is that he never repented from being a whoremonger male. He still is, even to this day.
And I changed my ways.
He never did.
And one night, I looked in the mirror. I looked up. One of my eyes was red. I mean, red. And this is probably after, I don't know, I probably smashed about, I don't know, three or 4 women in a week.
He smashed 3 to 4 women in a week, guys. Did y'all hear that?
Just smashed, right? Just keeping it a buck with y'all.
The holy man of God just unearthed himself and told the world that he smashed 4 women in 1 week. Raw dog, mind you. Drunk, pissy drunk, smoking weed, being a whoremonger male, but he had the nerve to try to spread misinformation about a dead man.
And I looked up at myself in the mirror. I ain't even recognize myself. It's like, I don't know if you brothers and sisters, y'all know what pink eye looks like. Someone said you got pink eye, question mark. No. Wasn't pink eye. It was red. Literally, my pupil, one of my pupils is red around it. and the shape of my eye did not look like the normal shape. And it only lasted for some hours and then it went away. That's not pink eye. It's not pink eye at all. Yeah, like I was looking like Cyclops. But I can also see that my face wasn't me. It was not me.
You know what's amazing to me, guys, is how people are so heartless in today's day. This is why I choose not to have friends. A lot of y'all probably think I'm weird, but I choose not to have no friends, guys. And I like it that way. And the reason being is people are evil. People are really evil today. And you're better off being alone in terms of not having no friends, because it's as if though people are celebrating this man's death because of his opinions. Somebody just wrote, Charlie had some questionable viewpoints from what I've seen. Looks like he was just another pawn to his political party. Well, what about you? What about your questionable viewpoints that nobody know about? Should you be put to death for that? So you don't got questionable viewpoints? Trust and believe, when you talk or have conversations with people, I can guarantee you, when they see you and hear you, they'll say the same thing about you. Right? So when you say questionable viewpoints, you got to understand that the same can be said about you. Charlie didn't deserve to die because of his viewpoints. And a lot of his viewpoints, people distort the information by playing clips. Ladies and gentlemen, video witchcraft is when a YouTuber, an influencer, plays a clip, a small clip, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever the case is, and they don't give you no context. They just play a clip of a person saying a couple of words, then they stop the tape, and then they start to project on what they assume you're saying. Then they start to add on what you're saying, and they do this for public outrage. This is what Nubreed did to Kirk. This is what he did. But I want you to know the history about Nubreed so you can see who you're listening to. You're listening to a man that may have potentially sexually assaulted women before. Because this is a known drunkard who smoked weed, got pissy drunk bottles and bottles of liquor, and admitted to having sex with 4 women in a week. Not concerned about their safety, their health, with the spreading of venereal diseases, STDs. He didn't even care. Listen at the tape, guys.
Yeah, like I was looking like Cyclops. But I can also see that my face wasn't me. It was not me. And see, I'm not on here trying to act like I'm perfect and I ain't never been through nothing and I ain't never had my issues and all of that. But
anytime you hear people talking like that, they're trying to appear righteous as if though, hey, since I'm confessing these sins, since I'm confessing these bad things about myself, you could trust me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you hear somebody talking like that, don't trust them. Why would you listen to a man who's literally telling you that he's outside smashing 4 women in 1 week? What that tells you about that man, he's a dirty man. You understand? A man telling you that he's drunk, pissy drunk all day, that's the kind of man that will beat your ass. Ain't no telling what kind of abuse the woman he's with is enduring in that house that we don't know about. She could be getting physically abused right now, and we don't know. She could be a prisoner in that house where he's literally slapping her ass around, and we don't know. And she's too afraid to say anything because she's fearful for her life. And we just don't know. Let's get back at the tape.
Yeah, like I was looking like Cyclops. But I can also see that my face wasn't me. It was not me.
So it was a demon.
And see, I'm not on here trying to act like I'm perfect and I ain't never been through nothing. And
hold on.
It's like, I don't know if you, it was red. Literally, my pupil, one of my pupils is red around it. And the shape of my eye did not look like the normal shape, and it only lasted for some hours, and then it went away. That's not pink eye. It's not pink eye at all. Yeah, like I was looking like Cyclops. But I can also see that my face wasn't me. It was not me. And see, I'm not on here trying to act like I'm perfect and I ain't never been through nothing and I ain't never had my issues and all of that. But you know, people want to act holier than thou. Look, I don't mind getting right on this camera and telling y'all like it is. I was possessed by a demon.
Did you hear that? Nubreed just said that he was possessed by a demon. Ladies, be be warned. This man just got on camera and said he was possessed by a demon.
Demon. And it was to the point where the whoremongering spirit was so strong on me, I could just walk into a place, and if it's a woman that's a whore or a woman that's going to give it up easy, I could just have her right there because guess what? There's a familiar spirit there.
Do you see that, ladies? This is why Nubreed typically attracts women that are either witches because he's a warlock. A warlock normally attracts witches that will do his bidding. He just said he could walk around women that are 304s or whatever the case is and seduce them in easy. This is what he does.
I know I could just see it in these women. And I had no respect for myself.
And he still don't have no respect for himself. I need for you to know this before we get into the context with the late Kirk, so that y'all can know who y'all listening to not take him serious.
Like to the point where it was sickening. And you know, I had to change my life.
He never did.
And when I changed my life, the Most High used me.
The Most High is not with Nubreed, guys. He's with the devil. Let me rewind it back so you can hear him say that part about smashing 4 women.
With myself. Like, hey, look, bro, you had good intentions. You was that guy trying to treat these women right. So look what they created. They did this. They created this.
In other words, he's blaming women for him being a whoremonger. For his choices, he's blaming the black woman.
And so you reasoning with yourself and you out here doing whatever. And it's a real sick, demonic spirit that's attached to that type of lifestyle. And I grew repulsed by what I was doing. And I repented. And I changed my ways. And one night, I looked in the mirror, I looked up. One of my eyes was red. I mean, red. And this is probably after, I don't know, I probably smashed about, I don't know, three or 4 women in a week. Just smashed, right?
Smashed. He didn't marry none of these women, guys. He fucked them, left them pregnant. Think about the women he smashed raw dog and got pregnant. Think about that. None of those women he married. Even now, the women that he got pregnant, those are just baby mamas. None of them are wives. He never had no ceremonies, no marriages, nothing. Because here's the thing, guys. Nubreed is a bum. He's one of them bum ninjas that live off women. He don't marry none of these women because when he get them pregnant, this is something that a lot of people in the hood do. You'll have a lady, she'll have a ninja that she deal with. They're not married. By her being single, she's able to get the benefits from the government. She's able to get that Section 8, that food stamp, the public assistance, the welfare, WIC, all that stuff. And The man end up living in the house and his money is not counted in the lease agreement. So what happened is he's able to stack some bread, whereas if they were married, they would judge the both of them as one couple. So it's like they hustle in the system, and this is typically what he do with all the women that he got. All baby mamas, not married to none of them, but he come on YouTube talking about he practicing polygyny and how these are his wives. None of those women are on paper. If anything was to happen to Nubreed right now, there's no contract, no agreement. Those women get nothing. They get nothing. You know what I mean? Horrible existence, but this is what those women are under, this kind of oppression. Let's get back at the content.
Just keeping it a buck with y'all. And I looked up at myself in the mirror. I ain't even recognize myself. It's like, I don't know if you
let me fast forward.
It's just like the normal shape at all. Yeah, like I was looking like, and I ain't never had my issue. I was possessed by a demon.
Wow.
I was possessed by a demon.
You hear that, guys?
I was possessed by a demon.
Listen to that again.
I was possessed by a demon.
That's Nubreed for you.
A demon. And it was to the point where the whoremongering spirit was so strong on me, I could just walk into a place, and if it's a woman that's a whore or a woman that's going to give it up easy, I could just have her right there, because guess what? There's a familiar spirit there.
This is what he did all the time, guys. Go around fucking women, leaving them with babies, leaving them with STDs, leaving them vulnerable, hurt, broken, and he move on to the next. And he had the audacity to spread misinformation about a man who just lost his life, accusing him of spreading information that it's okay to SA women. This is what he did, and accuse him of being a bad guy. We're going to get into that content shortly, guys. Be patient.
I know I could just see it in these women. And I had no respect for myself.
Every now and then, you'll have a woman in Nubreed's live chat that'll come in and be like, you're handsome, you're this, you're that. Those women are literally the kind of women he's speaking of. The kind that are easily attracted in, and he's able to seduce them in. And before you know it, they become a baby mama.
Like to the point where, I'm talking about to the point where it was sickening. And, you know, I had to change my life.
He never changed his life, guys.
And when I changed my life, the Most High used me. I couldn't even believe that a person that comes from my past, my background, a person who literally used to just get drunk as a skunk. You hear me?
You heard that?
Smoke weed all day.
Smoke weed all day.
Drink all day.
Drink all day.
Chase women all day.
Chase women all day. Why? Because he's not working. Any man that got time to be chasing a woman all day is a bum who don't got a job.
I'm talking about, man, I got in a lot of trouble in my youth.
A lot of trouble. A long rap sheet of criminality. Let's go.
Like, to be who I am today did not come easy. And I ain't even trying to sit there and act like I didn't go through the gauntlet. See, you got a lot of people on these platforms who want to act holier than thou. And
he's comparing himself to other social media influencers because he's insecure.
Like they some goody two shoes in it.
All of this is all jealousy. This is when someone is jealous of someone and they talk about you have these other people on these platforms that are like goody two shoes. That's all coming out of jealousy.
Epitome of all wisdom and the sum of all that's holy. Like they ain't never been through nothing. They want to get on here and act like they Jesus Christ. Nah, the same way this brother looking in the mirror and see demons, I seen him.
He had demons on himself and he's proud of it.
Myself before. And I'm talking about it scared me. It scared me. And the Most High delivered me from that. And I start understanding how these demons operate and how they play on good intentions. For instance, with the whoremongering, like I said, um, my excuse was I tried to be a good brother. And since I was trying to be a good brother, and these women, you know, I think one or two women did some things that I didn't expect them to do. And it's like, all right, well, whatever goes.
In other words, since he claimed he was trying to be a good brother and it didn't work out his way, he decided to be a devil, which means he was never a good brother to begin with. He was fake.
See, men do that a lot. When they get hurt,
You
they
see
just
that?
take it out on everything and everybody. And the crazy part
He
about
said when men get hurt, they take it out on women. Ladies, you got your confirmation. You were right the whole time. When you have these ninjas that be taking advantage of women, it's because they hurt because they couldn't get their way with the woman. He just admitted it. So you ladies been right all these years.
the irony of it is the moment where I decided, like, all right, these women don't want to get right. I'm gonna do whatever.
Wow.
That's when I started attracting all of them.
Wow.
And it led me down a rabbit hole. And
just imagine how many STDs he may have had, bro. Just imagine the amount of times he had to go to the clinic. This dirty dog violating the daughters of Zion, the black woman. Imagine how many other babies he got out there that he don't even know about.
When I realized that they were no good, I knew I had to change.
He never
It's
changed.
important that a man have good women in his circle, good women in his corner, women that he can trust.
There's a video clip. I forgot which video it was and it's a recent video clip where he was talking about promoting that jamboree thing that he do. He claimed that all the brothers could get together and have fun with all the women at the jamboree and get drunk and party. And I'm like, is this man really serious? Basically having orgies and parties where it's like a freak fest, like Freaknik at the so-called land that he claimed he promote, a Freaknik fest full of alcohol and whatever else they might have. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if they got weed over there too. Let's go.
And that was one of my biggest sins that I had to really overcome.
He never overcame it, guys. Like I said, my wife and I are witnesses. Last year, the man came back to the telly after we were leaving. We caught him in the very act coming in with two women. He was drunk as a skunk, going back to the hotel to go to his room with two women. While he had two women pregnant in, I think one in Georgia, and I don't know where the other one is. Let's go.
And it wasn't easy. The alcoholism was an issue. And although I had a strong mind, there was times where I would drink. And I don't know if y'all can relate to this, but anyway,
we can't relate to that because you're a damn dog and a drunkard and a whoremonger. We can't relate to that.
And we chopping it up. We keeping it a buck. There were times where I would drink.
Listen.
And I would wake up and not even remember what was said.
If he didn't remember what was said, he may have allegedly raped a woman, guys. Y'all don't see it? See, I'm doing all of this because I'm setting up the play before we get into the content. He said he would drink so much, he wouldn't even remember what's going on. So he wouldn't even remember if he raped a woman or SA'd a woman. He wouldn't even know.
Like, and that's the thing about it, man. Now drinking in moderation is cool or whatever the case is, but I'm talking about whole bottles of Douce.
Wow.
Whole bottles of Henny, whole bottles of Jack.
Wow.
We talking about drinking a fifth of Hennessy. We talking about going in. I always had a very high tolerance, so it seemed. And
he still drinks like that, guys. Listen, me, Brainwaves, Floridane Rollo, we've been exposing Nubreed for 1 year, and there has been many videos we've uncovered of Nubreed drinking on live, pissy drunk. There was one live, he was drinking, and he have the bottle. He's laying back. He drinking from the bottle, and the bottle is empty, y'all. But he held the bottle at his mouth as if though he's still drinking. There's nothing in the bottle. And you hear him slam it down on the floor. And he's literally in the house by himself, miserable, and is sick. And he's supposed to be a Bible believer.
They don't call it wine and spirits for no reason. They don't call it wine and spirits for no reason. So the things that I be trying to talk about and warn my people from, like, these things got to go.
Okay, now that we got all of that taken care of, guys, thanks for being patient. All of that is to make you know who this guy is on the left side of the screen. He is a YouTuber who spreads hate. He's a racist against whites, and he's on a campaign mocking the death, literally mocking the death of Charlie Kirk, claiming now that the man was promoting that it's okay to essay women. Let's look at the video that he used to spread this misinformation. We're going to analyze it, break it down, watch how he distorts information so you can see how he do video sorcery so that you can learn the ins and outs of how this content creator, or this demon, I should say, manipulates and distorts information. Check this out, guys.
Like a fraternity guy and a sorority girl at age 19 hooking up, both 5 drinks in at 2 a.m. and all of a sudden she like removes consent. Yeah, like that's a murky middle gray area. And excuse me when I say
that's grape, Charlie. No means no, sir. Y'all hear what Charlie just said? Charlie just said, if it's 2 a.m. and there are 5 drinks in and that woman removes consent, then you can still pursue that.
That's not what he said. Do you see that, guys? Do you see the art of manipulation? Do you see how informations get distorted? Charlie never said that. Charlie never said it's okay to violate a woman. He never said that. See, what Nubreed don't understand is the context by which Charlie was speaking. What Nubreed loves to do, guys, is take small clips, distort them, twist them, and make you have public outrage over something that was never said, but you'll believe you heard it because you'll hear a piece of it, and then he distorts the information, adds on to the information, amplifying what was said, and you don't got no sources to prove it. So it's like, where's the context? You don't even care because he manipulated you. That's how deception works, guys. That's video magic.
Then you can still pursue that.
He never said that.
That's grape. No means no, Charlie. Do y'all hear this?
And the man is dead.
Is it me or Charlie Kirk was a horrible person?
Do you see that?
Can we agree on that?
Do you see what he uses his platform for? He's saying that Charlie was a horrible person for that. And his viewers are so dumb, they went along with it.
Consent, did she not?
Okay, but again,
if he continues to go onward with that encounter, again, then he is sexually assaulting her.
Again, that is such an unfair categorization. Like,
no,
again, it's very case dependent. Like a fraternity guy and a sorority girl at age 19 hooking up, both 5 drinks in at 2 a.m. and all of a sudden she like removes consent. Yeah, like that's a murky middle gray area. And excuse me when I say
she still removed consent, did she not?
Okay, but again,
if he continues to go onward with that encounter, again, then he is sexually assaulting her.
Again, that is such an unfair categorization. Like,
do y'all hear this?
Now, look at how surprised he's acting. Nothing was said that was bad. And remember, this is the guy that said he fucked 3 to 4 women in 1 week. He's pissy drunk, smoke weed all day. That's coming from him. That's why I made you see that video right there, so you could know the history of who you're listening to.
No wonder he was close to Trump, who said, you know, when you rich and you a star, you can grab her by the coochie.
This man is acting like he ain't doing the same thing. Think about who you're listening to, guys. This man is acting as if though he didn't do these things himself. Ain't no telling how many women he essayed, guys. Ain't no telling how many women he sexually assaulted and abused, raped, while drunk. Now, guys, watch this. Watch this, guys. Context. This is what Nubreed don't do. Only on Ringo TV Reactions do you get context. Now watch as Charlie break down what he was saying. Watch this, guys. Let's go.
Okay, so aside from DEI, I also wanted to ask you to confirm the murky gray area again with sexual assault. In a previous video, you mentioned that if there was two 19-year-olds, they were drunk, and then...
Yes, if they're intoxicated. So again, no means no, and stop means stop, but you would both agree, if two parties are intoxicated, there's gray area, right?
No, I don't.
Actually, yes, the law says that consent cannot be given or withdrawn if both parties or either party is intoxicated. That's the law. The law here in California is that if one party is intoxicated, it is rape by either the woman or the man. That's gray area. So did you know that if you have sex with an intoxicated person, you're a rapist? Did you know that?
I didn't.
That's what the law says. That's what I meant by gray area. I encourage people to look into that because when it's past 2 a.m. and both parties are intoxicated, by law, they're actually both committing rape. According to California law and national law in every state, if one or both parties are intoxicated, consent is not a thing. You are not allowed to have sex with that person under that circumstance.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you see that? Do you see how information can be distorted? Nubreed spread misinformation. I just showed you context, showing you Kirk breaking down what consent means based on the law. And when parties are drunk, how it's a gray area. Nubreed said that Charlie Kirk promoted that it's okay to grape a woman and sexually assault her, when he never said that, and that was in the context.
To you, then it's not a gray area. It's sexual assault by law.
No, I'm not willing to call every single person that's had sex while they're drunk a rapist. Are you?
Well, if the girl is saying no...
They're both intoxicated. So what they say is irrelevant.
Right.
That's the point. And no one wants to talk about this, is that according to the law, intoxication removes consent. Literally, you are not allowed to give, receive, deny, or remove consent if you are intoxicated. So the example that I was giving in that viral clip was very clear. Two people that are intoxicated post 2 a.m., who is right, who is wrong, case-dependent gray area, all while saying under normal circumstances, no mean no and stop means stop. But let me ask you another question. Do you think if two 18-year-olds are sitting on a park bench and the man goes in for a kiss with the girl and it's unwanted, did he commit sexual assault?
Did he ask?
Did the man commit sexual assault to try to kiss a girl?
Did he ask?
Wow.
Did he ask?
So let me be clear. A man has to ask a woman verbally before he has to kiss a girl.
That's crazy.
Is that your position?
He can either ask, or she can make it very known that, like, she backs away.
How can she make it known? How can she, without talking, how can she make it known?
She can back away. She can make a face. Same thing if they were drunk. Like,
you want to know why romance has left this country? You have to ask before you kiss somebody on a first date.
Wow.
Excuse me, can I kiss you? Really?
I think it'd be kind of romantic.
Do you see, ladies, why a lot of y'all are single right now? The reason why a lot of you ladies are single right now is because chivalry is dead. You guys make it very, very difficult for a man to even approach you because everything is sexual harassment. A guy can't even look at you because you call him thirsty. So men in today's day just don't even approach you no more. They don't even approach you no more. The guys that do approach you are just whoremonger males trying to screw. But a real man who is about his business, he's not chasing you around at all. You literally got to come to him. Literally. Some of y'all might say, but guys are trying to talk to me. Those are not men that are trying to marry you. Those are men that are just trying to screw you. Those are whoremonger males like Nubreed. A real man who is on his purpose, going to work, focusing on his business, he's not chasing women today. He's just not. If you show him interest, then he'll show interest back. But as far as he's concerned, it's not necessary to do that no more. Not in today's climate. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get a charge or be accused falsely for something you didn't do. And we're not about to ruin our careers for that. Right? Let's get back at the tape.
I think
No, I'm just be clear.
There is way to do it non-verbally.
Well, hold on, non-verbally. So it's like a mind trick.
No,
does that hold up in court non-verbally?
I'm backing up. You keep getting closer. I don't know why.
But hold on.
If
you do it verbally, stop. Don't get near me. I'm talking about two people that are next to a park bench and they're having a good time.
She can scooch.
Oh, she can scooch.
She can scooch.
And the guy goes in for a move. He's a sexual assaulter.
No.
That's what, to be consistent, unwanted kisses, unwanted sexual advance is a sexual assault.
The difference is that one of them is removing consent and the other one didn't even realize that he was asking for consent.
They're having a nice time. He thinks that he's getting the signals. He misreads it. All of a sudden, we're willing to call that guy at 18 years old a sexual assaulter because he went in for a move?
I'm saying that the difference between that situation and the sexual assault is that she removed consent versus the person who they didn't realize that they were trying to initiate consent.
No, but I'm saying, though, in order for you to be consistent, that has to be sexual assault. And I'm not willing to call the millions of boys across the country going in for their first kiss guilty of sexual assault. I think that's insane.
But you're willing to call it a murky gray area for the men who are drunk and pinning down women, even though they're saying no?
I never said that. Hold on, let's recap. You're not listening.
Notice what she said. Women that are drunk and men that are pinning down women. At no point in the conversation, in the debate, did Charlie say that it's okay for men to pin down women. I don't know where they get this gruesome stuff from, but that's not the case. He's breaking down the law and what consent really looks like. And he's making it very clear that it's a gray area if the parties involved are drunk. That's no different than if a man is drunk and a woman is not. Then that woman who is not drunk will be technically at fault if they engage in sexual contact because the man is drunk. You understand? So how could he really agree to anything? But see, in this day and time, they always twist it and make the woman out to be the victim and the man is a predator. They always do that. You know what I mean? And he's basically having this public debate talking about the issues that people don't want to talk about. And now he's dead, and Nubreed is celebrating this man's death on social media and don't even know his work or what he stood for. Just because he's white, Nubreed is happy that he's dead. And he's using him to make money off of right now. He says he don't care that the man died, but he got 3 videos, 3 live streams. All videos are monetized, which means he's earning ad revenue from these videos. And he's okay with that. But he says he don't care about this man's death, but he cares about that money. You see that? And it's why I told you guys, don't support his platform because he's a grifter.
No means no. Stop means stop.
Notice he said no means no. Stop means stop. So Charlie is in no way saying that it's okay to violate women. But Nubreed said that Charlie is a horrible person. You see that? Let's bring this thing down here and let's play that back of what Nubreed did. Let's do this. Listen to the tape.
Like a fraternity guy and a sorority girl at age 19 hooking up, both 5 drinks in at 2 a.m. and all of a sudden she removes consent. Yeah, that's a murky middle gray area. And excuse me when I say
that's grape, Charlie. No means no, sir.
You see that?
Y'all hear what Charlie just said? Charlie just said, if it's 2 a.m. and they're 5 drinks in and that woman removes consent, then you can still pursue that.
Charlie, he'll take videos that I made in the past, twist the videos, twist my words, slow the video up, clip a clip here, add some sound effects, distort, make deep voices, do all of this creepy stuff to try to distort the information to make it say something that it didn't say. Do you see what he did to Charlie? He just said that Charlie said that if it's okay after 2 a.m., it's okay for you to continue on and violate a woman. The man never said that.
That's grape. No means no, Charlie.
And keep in mind, Charlie is dead. And he's beating the man down.
Do y'all hear this? Is it me or Charlie Kirk was a horrible person?
A horrible person. A man who is a father of 2 kids and a wife. Now, Nubreed is saying the man is a horrible person in his death. while his family is mourning the loss. And this is the YouTuber that you folks support. Something's wrong with you.
Can we agree on that? Listen.
Consent, did she not?
Okay, but again,
if he continues to go onward with that encounter, again, then he is sexually assaulting her.
Again, that is such an unfair categorization. Like,
no,
again, it's very case dependent.
And also, let me also add this to the case. That clip that you see, somebody cut that little small clip, put it on social media, put some captions on it to cause public outrage. Ladies and gentlemen, when you watch videos on social media, you gotta find the source video and hear the context. Don't ever listen to a small clip. Stop it. Don't ever listen to a small clip of a video. That's the dumbest thing you could ever do. I could take a small clip of any of you folks saying something and twist it into bottom.
Like a fraternity guy and a sorority girl at age 19 hooking up, both 5 drinks in at 2 a.m. and all of a sudden she like removes consent. Yeah, like that's a murky middle gray area. And excuse me when I say—
She still removed consent, did she not?
Okay, but again,
if he continues to go onward with that encounter, again, then he is sexually assaulting her.
Again, that is such an unfair categorization. Like,
it is an unfair categorization because both of them drunk. Both of them are drunk. Nobody's paying attention. Y'all acting as if though this man is sober. This man is in his right mind. He said they're 5 drinks in. Both of them are drunk. What are y'all talking about? You see what I mean? But nobody's paying attention to the context. Let's go back to the other video. Let's go back to this one. Let's go.
Intoxication, there is no consent. I've said that, and we must be morally clear and legally clear. People don't know that. According to the law, if one or both parties is intoxicated, consent does not exist. We don't teach our kids that. Every time you go to a drunk frat party and someone is intoxicated, woman or man, and they have sex, they are then the victim of rape. I'm not willing to say that 30 million people then commit rape. And yes, that's the point. There's a lot of nuance and case dependency to these issues. And unfortunately, I don't think you meant to. You've exhibited why young men are moving right so dramatically because they don't want to be called rapists at every turn because they made one unwanted advance to a woman at a party. Thank you very much.
And I agree. And that's the reason why a lot of men are choosing not to get involved in the dating game in today's day and just focus on their money and hitting the gym. Is because in today's society, if you even try to talk to a young lady, she'll accuse you of sexually doing this. And it's like, you know what? I don't even want to be in none of that drama. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to holler. I'm not trying to say hi. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm just going to focus on my business. If the woman is interested, she'll pull up on me and be like, hey, I noticed you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I think you're a cool guy. Boom, boom, boom. And we could get it going on from there. But other than that, I'm not going to lose my job over some woman, accusing me of sexual harassment, accusing me of touching her the wrong way. Because nowadays, you could be kicking it with a woman and you go in for a kiss. Next minute, she's claiming grape, that you tried to grape her. And you're like, damn, I can't. Like, this is crazy, man. And this is why, ladies, you're wondering why these guys are not even interested in dating no more. They're not interested in marriage. They're not interested in none of these things. It's because of stuff like this. It's because of stuff like that. Just imagine how many of these men at colleges are afraid to even talk to women because the women, due to feminism, are focused on just throwing men in prison and accusing them of sexual assault. It's like, damn, a man was put here to have sex with a woman and likewise a woman to a man. But now we're acting as if though this is just like wrong now. It's wrong for a man and a woman to hook up. How the hell are we going to procreate? How are we going to get together? And this is why a lot of people just stay out of relationships now. No drama. Don't got to deal with nothing. And it just creates a sick world because now what most men are doing, and I'm not saying all, but you have a lot of dudes that are literally paying women for sexual favors now. It's quick, easy, right to the point, and they done. You got guys signing up to OnlyFans. Hey, let me just see some women tail, whack off real quick. I'm done. Let me go to sleep. Get up in the morning to go to work. Who needs a relationship? I got about 10 different women that is on OnlyFans. I could watch them shake their ass a little bit. It is what it is. I'm done. I got my entertainment, got my rocks off, head on to work, head on my truck, and just go about my business. Then you got women, they're like, hey, all these issues with these men, let me go to Amazon Prime, order a couple of toys, get some lube, do this, do that, and hey, I'll just play with myself at night. So you got a bunch of people masturbating all damn day, watching pornography all day. We're not producing, we're not marrying, we're not developing, we're not having relationships. Nothing's being developed because of why? Because of all these problems. So Nubreed distorted Charlie Kirk's information and lied on the man by making it seem like he was promoting that it's okay to essay women. And he never did that. He never did that, guys. You know? Never did that at all. And it's just sick. Absolutely sick. And people are not paying attention to the truth. Doesn't make no sense. Let me see. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Dun, 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 dun. All of you are putting batteries in this weirdo's back to hate on others. Shame on all of y'all back in this bitter weirdo. The question is, weirdo, why are you even watching me? Let me just add you onto the block list because we don't have no time for none of that type of drama, right? Just back you up real quick, put you up on that block list, right? Let's go. Now think about this, guys. A demon just came in here to defend Nubreed. Even after we provided all the information of him promoting misinformation about a man who is dead. Nubreed didn't bring out this video. Why Nubreed didn't bring out this video to show you context? Why didn't he do that? Because in this video, Mr. Kirk made it very clear what the laws are, the gray areas. He made you understand exactly what it is. Nubreed didn't do that. He wanted to promote public outrage so you could look at him as a horrible person. In other words, him being assassinated was a good thing, according to Nubreed. And what he's trying to establish, look, ladies and gentlemen, what Nubreed is trying to establish is that Kirk dying is justified because of his opinions. That's basically what he's saying. And the thing about Nubreed is he's a racist. He hates white people. He's a horrible individual. He's a satanic devil. You know what I mean? And he hates anybody that speaks truth to hold him accountable. He hates me. I'm literally a victim of Nubreed distorting information. You understand? He did this with many people, guys. Twist your information, twist narratives in order to make people hate you. That's what he does. So he does that even to dead men. Think about this. He waited for Charlie to die. Nubreed has never made a video about Charlie. If you go to Nubreed's channel, he never made a video about that man. Never. So if that man was such a problem, how come Nubreed never made a video about him before? How come Nubreed never made a video about Charlie before? Never did. He made 3 videos about that man now. 3 videos. First time was yesterday. Why now? Because it's an opportunity to make content on a dead white man. Because Nubreed is a racist. So guys, I'm constantly destroying this man's credibility every single minute. It's up to you people to decide not to watch him no more. Not to pay him no mind. When he do videos and it has Kurt in it, don't even watch the video. Because when you watch the video, you're giving him money. Anytime you watch the video, you're helping him to make money. That's his goal. If he don't care about Kurt, if he don't care about his death, why is he making videos about the white man? It's an opportunity to make money. That's what it's all about, guys. The views and the clicks. You see what I mean? He haven't offered condolences. He haven't offered nothing, but he made 3 videos already, guys. And in all of his 3 attempts, it's been nothing but bashing that man when he's dead. Bashing a man when he's dead, y'all. That's what he's doing to him. You guys got to decide what you want to do, guys. So, hey, rate, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Shout out to the mods. I see V-Dub Man in the building. Shout out to V-Dub Man. Brainwaves Advice Topic LLC. Forever Studios. Caramel Kimmy Kim. Shout out to Denise for the $20 support. Shout out to Denise for the $20 support. Yeah, so we're going to get up on out of here, guys. Y'all take care. It is what it is. Man, this is wild, man. Absolutely wild that he would literally spread fake news that Charlie was promoting that it's okay to essay women. And any of you folks that may have listened to Nubreed's video, I hope that this video wake you up. I hope this video make you learn that you've been watching a deceiver. And keep in mind, Nubreed confessed on camera that he pretty much was drunk, had sex with over 3 to 4 women in a week, pissy drunk, smoking weed, doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and would wake up and not even know what happened. So ain't no telling how many women been sexually assaulted by Nubreed. We don't know, guys. So y'all be safe out there. Rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the like button, people. Let's go. We out of here. Peace and blessings to everybody coming in. Shout out to August Queen. You have Eva in the building. MacArthur. Rutgers. Joanne, what's going on? Ed. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Got John Wick. I'll catch you on the next video, man. Floridine Rollo, salute. We out of here, y'all. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings. We out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.